So we're on the report, and what we want to do is we want to use our text files to test whether the password the user entered is correct or not. Because we have a username and a password. And to see that the password is matching the correct username, this is what our login button click is going to do. So we get the user, I'm turning it into uppercase because I'm going to compare it with a user from the text file. We get the password. If the text file does not exist, you have to put a show message and exit. Then, if the text file does exist, we'll have this assign file and reset. That's where we got. Now, we are now going to do a while loop, while not EOF, my file, do. This is a very classic use of a while loop, reading from a text file. And this is code that you must memorize. So, now we're going to read a line, read ln, from my file into a string. We're going to read it into a string. I'm going to call it S1 line. So that's another standard text file operation statement. We have so many that we have to study off by heart next year. In grade 11, that's when you actually do it officially, but we're putting it in your PAT because it gives you extra marks. So you assign file, reset, while not end of file, my file, and then begin and end. We read the line from that text file into a string called S1 line. And I'm going to go and look at my text file. Where is it? It is here. There's my logins.txt, and I've got a really fancy password over there, haven't I? But anyway, let's imagine there's lots and lots of lines in this text file. Okay? So, we're going to check through each line and see if the username is the same as what the user typed in this edit box there. Now remember that we're reading this whole line into S1 line. Let's just make this larger so you can see. So we're reading all of that into S1 line, the whole thing. But then we have to copy. Remember we did copy, pause, insert and delete. String handling methods. We're going to use that now to copy the username from S1 line. Now imagine that this is now S1 line. Okay? Guys, it will do you well to actually do this now, and next year it will be much easier for you. There's a lot of new things in grade 11, so it's best to get used to text files now anyway. So this whole string is going to be stored in S1 line, there. And I'm going to copy the username from there. So I'm going to say SU for user. I'm going to make a variable called SU colon equals copy from S1 line. Copy from S1 line, starting at 1, and the number of characters. Now you might remember that we did this the other day, last week I think.